Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
It was asked in 2022. It is a 50-mark question, 250 words question. The question is, do you think India will meet 50% of its energy needs from the renewable energy by 2030? This is the first part of the question. Second part is, justify your answer. That is totally the first part of the question. The second part is, how will the shift of subsidies from the fossil fuels to renewable help achieve the above objective? Explain. So there is a two part of the question. So the question is related to the renewable energy. So renewable energy means nothing but it is not using any fossil fuels, and also when it comes to renewable energy means you can continuously use it. There is nothing called as exploitation of any resources. For example, solar energy, wind energy, wave energy, ocean currents energy, geothermal energy. So these are the things called as renewable energy. So when it comes to renewable energy, the question is about whether India will meet the 50% of its energy needs from the renewable energy by 2030. Whether there is a possibility for it or not. This is the question they are asking. So when it comes to these kinds of questions, you have to go with certain data. So for example, if you are going to make an intro like what is renewable energy means, that is totally a vague intro, because the question is more specific. In this scenario, if you are going to say what is renewable energy in the intro means, that is not up to the mark. So for example, we allocated 1 mark for the intro means, if you are going to say what is renewable energy means, they may give you half a mark or else 0, because the question is not about what is renewable energy. The question is more specific. Do you think India will meet 50% of its energy needs from the renewable energy by 2030? The question is way more specific. So in this scenario, what you have to do is, you have to speak about the certain data. What is the target of renewable energy fixed by India to achieve? That should be the intro. So the intro will be like, India's target of 500 gigawatts of installed renewable energy capacity by 2030. This is the only possible intro you can give. This is the intro. Next, do you think India will meet 50% of its energy needs from the renewable energy by 2030? Justify your answer. Which means you can say that whether yes, India can able to achieve that, or else you can say that no, there is no possibility for that. It is up to you. You can say yes or no, but it's better to go with yes, because you are going to work for the government. In that scenario, if you are considered that you are an IAS officer, you are making a target of it. You are fixing certain target to achieve it. You are going to make the target, and you yourself saying that we can't achieve means it is oxymoron. So always be more optimist. Don't be a pessimist person. That is also they will expect from your answer. So it's better to give the certain positive side. You can say that what are the issues or challenges and also opportunities. Afterwards, you can say that even though these are certain issues with the government, with the certain administration level, if you are going to address this thing means we can definitely achieve this. This is the way you can project your answer. This is the best way to give your answer. So first thing what you have to know is what are the issues to achieve this renewable energy target. So what are the challenges? First is the lack of infra. So lack of infra means it is not only about the infra, we have to speak about the investments. So there is a lack of investment or else delayed in the investment. So the government is fixing certain amount they need to spend on this infrastructure project, but there is delay in the spending. So either there is lack of investment or else that there is a delay in the investment. So that leads to the lack of infrastructures. When it comes to this renewable energy means, consider that if it is solar panel means we need solar modules. When it comes to the wind energy means we need the larger turbine. So all these things are needed. So all these things are more capital intensive. We need lot of capitals. So that is the major issue. So we need certain larger investment. So you have to speak lack of infrastructure. In that you have to make certain subdivisions like delay in the investments or else lack of investments. Next issue is intermittency, which means consider that is a solar energy. So the solar power will be present only in the morning time, in the daytime. So in that scenario, in the night there won't be any solar power. So there is a fluctuation of energy. That is the major issue when it comes to the renewable energy. This is not only for a solar energy, even for a wind energy also there is a certain intermittency. There is a fluctuation. In certain season there will be the wind speed will be higher. On the off season the wind speed will be lower. This is same for the wave energy also. This is same for the ocean current energy also. So that is the major issue when it comes to the renewable energy. So intermittency. Next, grid integration. Grid integration issue means it's nothing but the issue of using the renewable energy with the fossil fuel energy. Because in our home appliances you can't run whole everything based on the renewable energy, because it is a fluctuating one. In that scenario we also need the fossil fuel energy like thermal generated electricity. So we need certain that thing also. So when that thing is you are going to use means there is the issue of grid integration. That is the another issue. And the last and most important issue is the land acquisition. Whatever it is, if it is a wind energy or a solar energy, we need lot of land to produce the single kilowatt of energy. That is the another major issue. So these are the major challenges when it comes to the renewable energy. At the same time, you have to speak about the opportunities. So when it comes to India, there is the abundance of potential renewable energy. For example, when it comes to the solar energy, the half of the India is in the within the tropics. You can see. When it comes to the wind energy, there is the southwest monsoon and the northeast monsoon. So that is going to contribute for the wind energy. And also for geothermal energy means India is in the convergence zone of continental plate. So there is a possibility for the geothermal energy. And also when it comes to the ocean current energy means we have the Indian Ocean currents. That is going to contribute. And also we have the wave energy potential also. When it comes to the Gujarat, off the coast of Gujarat. So these are the major potential regions. So there is the abundance of renewable energy. Possibility for the renewable energy. Next, India is making certain cooperations with the international organizations to increase the investments and also to make certain technological transfers related to that. So we are also doing that. So another thing is technological advancement. Many of the startups are investing in going for investments in this renewable energy. So these are the certain opportunities related to the renewable energy. So It is up to you to conclude this answer. So justify your answer. You said about what are the challenges, you said about what are the opportunities. Now it's up to you whether you can say that India can easily achieve it, or else if consider that if I am going to give this answer, means what I will say is, if India is going to rectify all the challenges, means India will achieve this even way more before of 2030. So this is how I will say. So this is the more appropriate answer for this question. So you are justified your answer. Next, how will the shift of subsidies from the fossil fuel to renewable help achieve the above objective? That is the issue. According to the CEEW report, government spend almost 9 times more on subsidies for the fossil fuel than the clean energy. That is the major issue. So the government need to focus on this thing. Next, to promote renewable energy, we are doing certain things like 100% FDI on the automatic route of renewable energy, and phasing out of coal-based energy generation. That is also we are recommending it. Okay, so this is the point for the addressing the second part of the question. So when it comes to these kinds of question, we have to know about a clear picture of renewable energy, and also there may be the questions related to the energy specifics, like the issues with the solar energy, the issues with the wind energy generation, the issues with the ocean current energy generation. They may ask certain specific questions also. So you have to be more prepared related to that also. So these are the simple kinds of questions based on which you can forecast that these are the possible questions in the upcoming exam. Okay. Thank you.